Hello guys, this is Fernando Garcia. This is my project about the transportation costs. So total number $15,588 dollars is what I have averaged out to spend on both men's and women's basketball, as well as the boys and girls middle school. So that is just across all levels. That is just for transportation. Here I have the dates, where they're going, what level, if it's girls, boys, if it's only ninth grade, if it's JV or varsity. Here is a round trip mileage. So I've calculated how much it was from the high school that I used. The high school that I used was Eldon High School. So this would be from Eldon High School to all of these, and then for the middle school I calculated from Eldon Middle School to all of these middle schools. So even though we might be going the same one, so Osage is 34.4, Osage here is 37. There's just a little bit of a difference. Here travel time, same thing, it is round trip, that is according to Google Maps. And then time at venue, I kind of guesstimated this. I assume that the bus driver will stay on in the gym or at the school, because we are traveling for quite a bit. There's a lot of mileages. The only ones would be like Osage and Versailles, which is like a 20-minute drive. So I added 90 minutes roughly per game. If there's threes, kind of like here in Southern Boone, I assume that they have a separate gym and that there was only going to be like 2 games played at once for ninth and JV, and then maybe a varsity game at the end. So that's technically 2 games. So I did 90 minutes for each game. I did 30 minutes for the warm-ups, and then 30 minutes to or an hour after, 30 minutes after the game, and then the 15-minute window in between whenever we get there and they start getting ready to warm up. Also, there's 2 games, I added an hour, so it's 30 minutes of warm-up per game. Let's see, that's pretty much all the background on this. Now let's go to the formula. Tournaments. So in the tournaments, number of games I just kind of estimated. With this one, I counted, since there's 2 boys and girls, I'm assuming they're gonna play at least once a day, boys and girls. And then here was like a 6-day, 5-day tournament. Here was like a 4-day. And then these were like 5, or this was a 3-day tournament. I assume that they weren't going to be playing every single day if it's split up by boys and girls. But if it's the same one, like this Tri-County one, it's the same dates. So I just assume that boys were going to play one day, girls were going to play the other day. Cool. So let's go ahead and do formula. According to the Eldon transportation director, they average out $2 per mile. So in this formula right here, that's what. Nope. In this formula right here is what that is. So I have however many miles times this, or however many miles totaled times 2, and that's how much they're doing. They did some formula, and she wouldn't tell me what it is, but she said that it was 2 minutes or $2 per mile. Sorry. Then for travel time, I added how much the bus driver is going to be. They pay the bus drivers $10 an hour. So because of this formula. This formula would be E33, so it would be the total travel time times 10, and then I also did however much the bus driver is going to be on the clock as well. So it was this total number of miles or minutes and hours times 10, and then I also added 47 extra hours, because I counted each game, and then I kind of guesstimated here, and I added just 1 hour because by the time they get into the bus, go to the school, pick up the kids, and then come back and kind of close out and do all of that stuff, I am assuming it's going to take about an hour. So that's where that 47 comes in, just as added time to kind of shut down the bus. So here is where it gets really confusing. I try to make this at least confusing as I could. All of this stuff is pretty straightforward. As you can tell here, it is this part right here, boom, right there, and then you just take the sum, and that's how many miles. But on this, I figured that it was going to be 145 miles round trip, but because I assumed that they were going 7, I multiplied it by 7, and then so forth and so on. So 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, or 2, 4, 4, and I just did something that I shouldn't have. Cool, perfect. Yeah, okay, awesome. There we go. Yeah, so I added all of that stuff, and that's not super pretty, and it's kind of tedious, but you do have to take into account that there's going to be a bus going out to the Tri-County Varsity Tournament 7 times, or the Osage Boys 9th grade tournament 4 times in the year. And then this is also pretty straightforward, kind of the same thing. I have added to multiply that, and that's how many hours I have. Then I also added the minutes that it took, and then put that right here. So that is going to be this amount of hours, E32, the blue one, and then plus the hours, because I get paid 10 an hour, so I needed to make sure that I had the hours in hours and not minutes. So I added that up, boom, and then it came out to be yeah, they come out to be all that stuff. So it was, and then came out to be 81 hours, almost 81 and a half hours of travel time. So then I ended up just timing that by 10, and then same thing, same formula here. I take the hours and add the formula to get the hours there, and on that I get 171 hours of watching basketball, and then that comes out to 1,759 plus the 47 hours. Didn't really know where to add them. I guess I could have probably added them here, but this is just a big sum of all of the expenses. So that is pretty straightforward. And then I have came down to the middle school level, and I have done the exact same thing. Here they were the same date, started, ended on the same time. It's boy, girls 8th grade, and then boy and girl 7th grade. I've added the 8th grade B team, or just the 8th grade, and same thing, added the mileages round trip, and then here it is travel time round trip, and then right here is 7th and 8th grade, so it's 4:45, and then here's just one game, so then it's only 2:45, and then on this I did the exact same thing. I added the 5 times we went out to Warsaw, and then the 4 times that they went out to Versailles. Boom, did that times 2 because of how many, because of the round trip. And then same thing here. So yeah, then I got my 2 totals. This is total of money spent on transportation for the high school level, and this is for the middle school level, having a grand total of 15,588 with 13 cents. Yeah, so thanks so much, and that is it. Bye.